Homeplate is brought to you by OptiView Vision Centers, with 2 locations to serve you in Austintown and Niles.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Shaw, the host of Homeplate. I'm here today with my son Caleb at Yamato's on the Strip in Warren. The food here is so good, but now we're going to find out how they prepare everything.
Most people like here in California roll or Yamato roll or spider roll. Some people like spicy. They like spicy tuna, spicy salmon, and spicy crab.
What's the Yamato roll?
Yamato roll is deep fried shrimp, and they come with mayonnaise and carrot. The pickled ginger and wasabi and California roll.
What's in the California roll?
They have avocado, cucumber, and crab.
Oh.
And the right outside.
It's pretty good. I can taste the seaweed, avocado. The rice is very good. I like it. I didn't do too bad first time using chopsticks. Oh wow, that's really refreshing. It's a pickled ginger. We have with us today Rob and Christine, and they're here at the sushi bar. They're experts, I'm not. They're here from the Columbus area, and they decided to try Yamato's. Why did you guys want to come here tonight?
Well, the reputation I've heard about the Japanese food here is excellent. First time ever here, though, and sushi, and you're the expert, Christine. Go ahead.
Not the total expert on sushi, but I thoroughly enjoy it.
Let's talk a little bit about why you chose to be in the food business.
Actually, when I first come to this country, and I love to eat, so I joined the food business from the day I came here and until now.
Wow, how long has Yamato been in business?
Yamato been in business for the past 30 years.
You're currently located on Youngstown Road in Warren, Ohio. How long have you been at this location here?
This location, we've been here like 6 years ago.
About 6 years. It looks like it's a booming business here. It's always very busy when I come. What's folks' favorite food?
The favorite food is most people, they like where the chef cook at their table and everything looks fresh, and they love us recipe for the sauce and the salad dressing.
So you guys have entertainment at the table inside Yamato's. You have entertainment at the International Bar with the Piano Man, guitar, karaoke. There's a lot of fun things going on here at Yamato's.
Yeah, we try to get everyday entertainment in the International Wind and Sport Bar. And we have a private party bar too. You can book for it.
So how long have you been cooking here?
16 years.
16 years. What do you like most about the job?
That's my favorite. That's my job. I like it.
Do you like to eat the food here, that's here also?
Yes.
And what do you like the most? The entertainment factor or the food, or is it just a combination?
Combination is very nice. The food, everything, you know, meet different people at the table, you know, very nice, very nice.
Is this one of your regular places where you eat?
Yes, it is.
Why do you choose to come to Yamato's?
I like everything freshly cooked. I know, how it's prepared, and I can see them prepared in front of me. And
that is a really big deal, too. I like that part of it, too. Hey, you guys, looks like you're having a great time. Oh, no, you already had a great time. All your food's gone. Wow. Why do you come to Yamato's?
Great food, great entertainment.
I know, isn't it awesome here? Why do you like to come, Adrian?
The food and the atmosphere.
What's your favorite meal?
The chicken and scallops.
Awesome, that is good. What do you like to eat?
I like the chicken and the shrimp, and when he flips it into your mouth, it's great.
Everything is traditionally prepared here, hibachi style, on the grill. But my favorite is the ginger dressing that's on their house salad. Now that's good.
For an authentic diner experience, look no further than the Steel Trolley Diner in downtown Lisbon, Ohio. Award-winning hamburgers with all of your favorite toppings, fresh-cut fries and onion rings, delicious milkshakes, and some of the best homemade pies you'll find anywhere. Stop by the marketplace and pick up Steel Trolley's original topping sauces, t-shirts, and classic candies. For hometown service and great food, visit the Steel Trolley Diner in Lisbon, Ohio today. Follow us on Facebook or at steeltrolleydiner.com. Join us August 18th through the 21st for St. John's Glendy, celebrating food, music, and dance. Enjoy the flavors and sounds of Greece. St. John's Greek Orthodox Church, Glenwood Avenue, Boardman, Ohio.
Dining out at Cafe Capri is so much more than eating out. It's about a warm, inviting atmosphere where Tuscany meets Vegas. The Quaranta family invites you to gather around the table at Cafe Capri Italian Bar and Grill, Market Street, Boardman.
Homeplate Homestyle is brought to you in part by Rulli Brothers Markets.
Hi, I'm Helga.
And I'm Mitch.
And today we make it our family favors. It's frikadellen. Kind of hard to say, so all my friends call it fricks.
Fricks?
Yeah, how's that?
Yeah.
So we have some, oh dear, I have a knot in here.
We can cut it.
No. We have about a pound and a half of chuck, and we have a half a pound of pork. That's a nice combination, you know, because this is needs to be a little bit of fatty in there, because I always use the chuck, you know, they don't have too much fat in there. I know we're going to get our hands all, you know.
The pork adds more fat too.
It's really fun dish, I tell you. And I'm going to put the eggs in there, and you can cut the onions for me.
You need that fine?
Yeah, because you don't want to chomp on a big piece.
Right, nice and
yes, okay. Because you're going to use it as a finger food, or you can go, or you can go use it as a main dish, you know, with some potatoes.
Oh, so you make them into patties?
Yeah.
So you can spread, you can have them for lunch.
Yeah.
Carry them with you in your lunch
I know,
box.
And you know what? In Germany, when you go to a restaurant, this is always finger food on the bar.
Oh, really?
You have a couple of beers and you need
so it's very traditional.
Yes, you need a frikadellen. Okay, now we use some salt, kosher salt, or any kind of salt you have on hand, and some pepper. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then of course
how's this?
Very nice, yes. The onions. But now comes my secret ingredients, but it's not going to be secret anymore now.
We should have hidden the label.
Yeah,
then.
I know, and I just love that taste, and that just gives it something so.
Secrets.
I know, so good. Now we're doing rye bread. And would you
this
kind
is for the water?
Yeah, put a little bit of.
So how much?
Go ahead.
The whole thing?
We have to soak it, yeah. You got to soak it. Okay, that's good. And it doesn't take long. By the time you have your onions done, that bread is soaking.
I got half of that.
Yeah.
You want this whole onion?
Yeah, a little bit more. And then we're going to get to work on this, the plate, just like you do in school, you know, when you make mud patties or something, mud pies, you know. I'm going to have to take my ring off.
How many will that make?
You make about 10, 12. Now let me go have this here. Now I'll show you how to do this. Just break it up. Okay. Sometimes when you have warm water, it goes a little bit faster. See, that gives it a nice, nice consistency there. See how that goes? And
oh yeah,
I don't know.
Break right apart, huh?
And this way, see, if you're on a
does it need to be very coarse?
Carb diet or something, you don't have to have. You just have your carbs right in the frikadellen. You know what I mean? A little bread in there.
Yeah.
So you don't need any potatoes with
bread.
that. Rye bread, yeah, that gives it a little bit. You know what? When you do white bread, you know how soft rye bread gets.
Breaks right apart.
It breaks right up, and we're gonna just put this right here by the sink. We don't need this anymore.
Rye is also classic with the Germans, right? So
yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta have our rye bread. Now look at this. It looks a little messy right now, but oh my God! Wait till you taste those. They're so gonna be so good. See, this
you can tell you've done this for a while.
Yeah.
Well, Helga, you didn't tell everybody about your secret sauce.
Oh my God, I'm trying to keep it a secret, but it's muggy, and you can get it in your local grocery store. We put just a little bit more in there because I just love it. And now we just go to town with it. Go like this, look. Make a nice little ball, and then flatten it. Make it nicey. Go like that, in breadcrumbs.
Oh, you roll it in the breadcrumbs?
Yeah, look at that, makes it nice and crispy.
Nice.
And then what we do is we put it right in here, see? And now if you want to make them smaller, they make the best hors d'oeuvres. And then you can make a little sauce, a little dipping sauce, which we can do in another show. You know, when you have little, to dip little meatballs like, you know.
What kind of sauce do you like?
You can have a sweet and sour sauce, or I'll always do a horseradish sauce.
Oh, horseradish.
Oh, I love horseradish, yeah. So that's it. I mean, it's so easy. You can serve this with fried home fries and a nice salad, or you can have green beans with it. And this makes a wonderful, you know, dinner. And when I make this, I always have to make a lot because
everybody in the neighborhood smells
they
it?
all like it, yes, they come. Can I have a frick?
Yeah, I'm sure everybody in your neighborhood knows when to come by, huh?
Yes. Okay, now I took a look at it, and they're wonderful. They're nice
beautiful.
and golden brown. You're going to flip them. And like I said, maybe 5 minutes on each side, they should be done. Kind of squeeze them a little bit down. And look at that.
The breadcrumb makes it nice and crispy.
Yeah, yeah, that's the secret, oh. See, we're giving out all our good secrets.
Well, maybe not all of them.
I know. Okay, now they're all done. So are you going to go
plate them up?
Plate them? Mm-hmm. I'm going to hold.
Just shingle them?
They're really well done, but this is how Wolfgang loves them. They got to have to be a little crusty on the top, you know?
Oh, yeah. You're right about the breadcrumbs. It makes them nice and crispy.
And you can use, you know, plain breadcrumbs or the Italian style to have a little bit more flavor. Then you can serve it with mashed potatoes, home fries, have a little salad on the side, or just eat them for lunch just the way they are.
Okay, Helga, I can't wait. I have to try some.
Okay, I like the taste of it too. See, okay, thank you. All righty.
Cut that up for you first. Look at that. Oh.
Oh, make it a little smaller, you know. I just have a petite little mouth.
Oh, man. That is very good.
Very good.
I see what you mean about the bread. It makes it really light, fluffy.
But did you say about the onions? Got to make
a little bit smaller.
A little smaller. Yeah. Very good.
You could even shred them, I guess, you know.
Yeah, you can.
Very nice.
Delicious.
I've got to have some more.
Go ahead.
So Kevin, it's early springtime and I'm thinking about trimming back my lilac tree. Is that a good idea?
No, Christy, that's not a good idea. What I would wait for the tree to be in full bloom, and then sometime around early June, beginning of summer, I would cut back the dead blooms.
Okay. And how do you go about doing that?
Well, here's a bloom that I missed last year. So what you do is you get your pruners, make sure they're sharp, and you're gonna cut it back past the bloom to about here. And then you want to make sure that you get a clean snip. You don't want any tears because it might promote disease for the tree.
Okay.
There you go.
And so you should just do this once a season?
Do it once a season. Do it after the blooms have died off. And if you want to, you can also cut back the tree about a third to promote more healthy growth.
Okay. All right. Sounds great. Well, join us next time when we'll have another great tip.
Visit metromonthly.net for some of the coolest Mahoning Valley logo wear anywhere. We've got Idora Park, Straus's, Warren G. Harding, Rayan, Red Barn, and so much more. Visit metromonthly.net and click on the store icon today.
Welcome to Explore the Mahoning Valley. I'm your host, Paula Jasper. Each fall, the Sisters of the Humility of Mary in Villa Maria, Pennsylvania, hold a harvest festival. This event is open to the public and celebrates the bountiful harvest from the Sisters' organic gardens. Guests can take leisurely hay rides to get a full view of the beautiful surroundings. There are plenty of fun activities for younger children: face painting, rock wall climbing, and Jock the Clown, who made her cherished balloon animals. There are crafts and mini classes where you can mix up your own blend of dried herbs. An organic market sells produce from the farm, and there are plenty of homemade offerings for lunch. For the musically inclined, there's a drum circle where everyone is invited to participate. Musical artists are often featured. This year, The Weathered Road entertained the guests.
West Virginia, I am bound. Who will stay with baby? Oh, who will stay with baby? Who will stay with baby? Oh, who will stay with baby?
There's a lot of positivity and spirituality in it that can be for any religion, any walk of life. There's definitely some elements of that to it. Hope, there's a lot of hope in the music.
People have seemed to enjoy themselves, and it's nice to see plenty of people out this afternoon, and we've seemed to get plenty of smiles and compliments, so hopefully people keep listening. And
there's some relation here because Christopher wrote a song called Galveston 1900, and it's the same order of sisters that were down in Galveston, Texas in the early 1900s when the tragedy took place. So they're familiar with the story of Galveston. Chris just so happened to write a story song about Galveston.
Today's the 11th annual Harvest Day. It began 11 years ago as a dinner thanking the volunteers for all the work they do on the farm to bring in the harvest. As it evolved, it got into the environment, into ecology, and we've had so many requests for different things, and the sisters have enjoyed it so much. So now we have arts and crafts, and we use our herbs to help people make oils and climbing walls and old-fashioned children's games, and all the food here today is made from our vegetables that we've grown and even our own farm-raised beef.
I actually picked up the brochure at the local farm market on Elm Street, which we visit every Saturday. And I had never been here, and I wanted to see the whole farm. That's why we're entering the hayride, so we can check all the flowers out in the gardens.
Well, what we're up to is trying to help people understand what is recyclable and what is not, and the fact that we're using some biodegradable containers that people aren't familiar with. So we have to make sure that they know which container goes into what things. So our styrofoam, what people think is styrofoam, is really biodegradable because it's made out of cornstarch or some potato starch or something like that. So we're able to help the earth by not putting so much into the landfill.
Be sure to mark your calendar for this year's event, the first Saturday in October. For more information, visit humilityofmary.org. I'm Paula Jasper, and you're watching Explore the Mahoning Valley on Homeplate.
Hi, my name's John Webster. I'm the Metro Monthly's wine guy, and I'm sure you've probably had the same experience I've had. You bring home a half a bottle of wine, you don't get to it the very next day, and you think, well, better throw this away. There's a much better thing you can do with that wine. If you keep it in a cool, dark place, you can cook with these wines. You can use your white wines for chicken and fish. You can use your red wines as a marinade for beef dishes. There's so many different cooking variations you can use with these. It eliminates all these wines that you see in the stores, the so-called cooking wines. They're high in sodium. You don't need all that sodium. These wines were meant to drink, and they were meant to cook with. If you have them handy, put them in a cool, dark place and use them over a week or two. They're going to be perfectly fine, and they'll produce a wonderful, wonderful dinner that will bring back memories of your first glass of that wine. Be sure to read my column in the Metro Monthly each month.
We can all be energy savers. It's easy. Turn off lights. Use energy-saving light bulbs. And turn off electronics and appliances when not in use. Make a change and we can really fly. Learn more at energy.gov/kids.
Good morning, I'm Sophia Brooks and welcome to Expressions. Today we are coming from the Fairview Arts and Outreach Center, and our performance today is by Rochelle Joy and Brian Palumbo. Good morning and welcome to Expressions.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is exciting for me because, I love to hear both of you sing. And tell us about this particular center.
Basically, this started as a collaboration between Top Hat Productions, Lost and Found Ministries, Neighborhood Ministries, and the Baptist Association. And it worked very well, producing shows, and no one gets paid for this. This is an all-volunteer effort all the way around, from the directors to the people who build the stage to the performers. And now we are actually obtaining the building, so we'll be sole owners of the building and hopefully still doing collaboration with the same groups of people because it works so well.
That's exciting. I was asking you earlier, how did you get started, both of you? See, I've known you for a long time, and I just love to hear the two of you sing.
Thank you. We were introduced to each other by Bob Noble, who is a former music teacher at Struthers High School. And he's also the president and founder of Lost and Found Ministries. And he put the two of us together, and the vocals worked. And we started singing for weddings around the community, and then it just kind of spread from there.
Okay. What are you going to sing for me today?
It is a song from Aida. This is a show we did in 2008. And Brian, he basically twisted my arm to play the lead role. It's something I had never done before, is to sing and act. And the song is entitled Written in the Stars.
I'm here to tell you we can never meet again. Simple really, isn't it? A word to and then. A lifetime of not knowing where or how or why or when. So you think of me or speak of me and wonder what befell that someone you once loved so long ago so well.
Never wondered how I feel as living shuffles by. You don't have to ask me, and I need not reply. For every moment of my life, from now until I die, I'll think and I'll dream of you. I fail to understand how a perfect love can be confound and out of hand. Is it written in the stars? Are we paying for some crime? Is it all that we are good for? Just a stretch of mortal time? Or some God's experiment in which we have no say, in which we're given paradise, but only for a day?
Marry the Princess Rodamese. You can help my people. This is our chance to do something important. Don't you see? Nothing can be altered. There is nothing to decide. No escape, no change of heart, nor any place to hide.
But you are all I ever wanted, and this I am denied. my darkest thoughts, I wish I never learned what it is to be in love and have that love return.
Is it written in the stars? Are we paying for some crime? Is it all that we are good for? Just a stretch of more time?
Or some God's experiment in which we have no say, in which we live paradise, but only for them.
That was just lovely.
Thank you.
Because
Thank
as
you.
I said before, I love to hear the two of you sing. Now, what's coming up?
We have a great, we're ending the season. Right now, we're working, have a production of The Earth Trembled, which has been running for 18 years. And then we're going right into the Best of Top Hat. So we're kind of having a big reunion on our stage and having people from all through the years come, and we're going to do a Best of show. And it's running 3 performances in May. And then in September, we have Hairspray coming. So we open the next season with Hairspray.
Are you going to invite me?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you for being here with me on Expressions.
Thank you.
See you again next week.
Through a partnership with the Mahoning Valley Historical Society and its Business and Media Archives, Homeplate will take you on a trip back in time. Each week we will feature a different segment from our area's history. Now, let's go inside the archives.
Every child is curious.
George, look what I found.
Turn their curiosity into a lifelong love of learning. Create a curious reader.
This is super bedtime reading.
Share a book together today. Visit read.gov.